What's good, guys? In this video we're going to go through how to correctly price your social media marketing or consultancy services. Hey guys, it's Ebes, a 24-year-old digital marketing agency owner based here in London. I make videos all about digital marketing, social media marketing, how to get clients, how to serve clients, and really how to run an agency based on my couple years of experience in the game. So without further ado, in this video, as we said, we're going to be going through how to correctly price your services. Why did I feel the need to make a video on this? Pricing, why is it so important? Well, first of all, I see a lot of people pricing really badly, to be totally honest with you. One of the first big things I want to get out of the way is the difference between social media management and social media marketing. A lot of people get confused about this, what the differences are between them and how to price them. On one side, you've got social media management. That's when you're managing a company's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn accounts, and you're basically posting content for them. You might be moderating comments, replying back to people, that kind of stuff. That's more on the management side, and typically you're going to be charging lower retainer fees, usually under $1,000 for managing those sites. You might be using posting platforms like Hootsuite to manage that, do all the content for them. That's generally a lot easier to price because you can, charge maybe a few hundred per platform that you manage. Really what this video is about is actual marketing, and this is more when you're managing paid media. So whether that's Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, really when you're running paid media and you're actually managing a budget, whether that's £500 a month, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 per month. And that's really what this video is about, how to correctly price your services. The biggest mistake I see people make, especially who are new to this, is by offering packages. Now, I know certain people do talk about that you should have these packages where you have X number of services for this certain price. Now look, as somebody who has tested everything and actually tried this, I can tell you it's not the most effective way to run your agency. And the main reason why is because when you're offering your services to a business, it needs to be bespoke. It needs to be custom tailored to fit the problem. You need to be offering a hyper relevant solution to a business's problem. Now, for example, if that business's problem is that they need more customers, which is generally the main challenge most businesses have, and you say, oh great, well here's this package, I think package 2 is going to be right for you because it includes Facebook marketing and it includes LinkedIn marketing and SEO, and it includes 6 posts per week, and it includes web development time. That's great, but actually only a few of those things are going to be relevant to what the business actually needs. In this case, it's more customers. So they don't care about website time. They don't care about SEO. All they want is customers now. So something like Facebook marketing is going to work a lot better for them. If you're structuring your calls properly, your strategy sessions. Now, if you want a separate video on how I actually run my strategy sessions to get a really high conversion rate, just drop a comment below and we can talk about that, or I might even make a full video on it if the demand's there. So just drop a comment below if you want that. But really, when you're running your strategy sessions, look, you should be asking questions and really figuring out what their main challenges are, and at the end of the call you can prescribe a hyper relevant solution to their problem. Now, if you're just offering them a package out of the box and saying it's X package for 2,000 a month, it's more like you're trying to make them fit to you rather than you fit to them. And really what businesses want is a very relevant solution to their specific problem. Now look, their problem might be exactly the same as almost all of your other customers, and that's absolutely fine. But the key here is the positioning, and positioning it as an offer specifically bespoke for them, because that's what's going to get them the results they want. And really that's how you're able to command the right fee for your services, because there are tons of one-man bands and people who don't really know what they're doing, who will just charge a couple £100 a month for Facebook marketing or YouTube marketing or Google ads or whatever, but really they're probably not going to be getting great results, and that's really where the pricing structure comes in. You never have an out-the-box price. You have what's called value-based pricing, and this is where during your discovery calls you're figuring out how much revenue they're making, how much they want to be making, what you can get them to. So for example, look, if a company is making 500 grand a year and they want to get to 600 grand a year, you're going to be making them, they need you to make them 100 grand. Now, you might be able to charge them, say, £2,000 a month for their service, right? That adds up to 24 grand a month, then they make a nice healthy profit. However, if that 500 grand company wants to go to 5 million, does it make sense to still charge them 2 grand when you'll be making them 4.5 million in extra revenue? Of course not, right? So you'd be charging them maybe a 10,000 a month retainer fee for that, because their goal is much higher. So really that's what the value-based pricing is. It's pricing in relation to really where the business is now and where they want to get to, and also what they can realistically afford. Because by asking these proper questions on the discovery call, you'll be able to determine what they can actually afford, right? And one way to qualify your prospects before even them getting on the call is by having an intake form where they can fill out a form, which is a few questions that you can ask them to get an idea of their current business, what their revenue is, where they want to get to, all this kind of stuff. So in advance, you can have a rough idea in the back of your head what's the right kind of price for them. And really that is how your pricing works. It's as simple as that. So, there is no one magic answer for one service. That's just not how it works in the agency game. It's really value-based pricing, which is where your retainer fee is determined by how much value you can bring them. Now, you can obviously back this up with case studies and prior experience to prove that this is the right fee. And, you might get the rebuttal, well, this agency only charges this. And, that's common because they might already be in the comparison mindset. That's not the game we play. We're not being compared with other agencies. Our fees are based on the value and results we can bring. So you can say, look, that's fine. Look, I totally understand it. There are tons of agencies that charge way less, but in this industry, you really do get what you pay for. Look, you can try and go and just, invest a couple £100 a month into your business, but really what results do you really expect to be getting for that? Look, here's why if you invest this with me, you'll be able to get these results, and look at the return you'll be able to get by investing properly into your business. You can say things like that to help and educate your clients on why you charge the fees you do. And really that's how you can start really scaling your agency and really building a reputation, because you then have the budget to be able to get real results. Because when you're working in these tiny little confined restrictions of small budgets, it's difficult to actually generate the results that the businesses you're working with deserve to get. So look, I hope that has cleared up how to properly price your services. We talked about management versus marketing and different ways to price that. And really we talked about value-based pricing, which is when you're running paid advertisements for businesses. That's really where the ROI is driven, and that's really where I recommend most people try to move their agencies to. A lot of people start out in management, then move over to marketing. That's totally cool. So yeah, I hope that was useful. Drop any comments below if you have any questions. Shoot me a message on Instagram. The link will be in the description. Subscribe if you want more of this content, and I'll catch you soon.